I started working with Sabrina about a year and a half ago. I actually found her through Donna Lyons of Prevendus Group. Donna and I actually met at a conference, but then I had to track her down on the phone to, just try to ask her if she had any coaches within Prevendus that could work with me. And the first thing that she asked me was, have I ever worked with a coach before? And I actually said, yes, I have multiple times. They were all horrible. It was a complete waste of money. And, they really didn't help me get in any one specific direction or help me propel myself or my business into a new direction. So she actually said, well, I think in a nice way, she said, I really don't want to coach you, but I have somebody that can. So she recommended that I speak with Sabrina, and we spoke, and I entered into a complete program with Sabrina to work with her for a real long duration of time, and we started working together in I think November 2016, 17? No, 16. So November 2016. And for me, it was, what I was looking for was somebody to help fix me, not help me identify a business problem. And I think I always knew the different business problems that existed, but it was trying to figure out, how do I learn more about myself, and how do I learn tactics and techniques to mentally put myself in a better position to tackle the business issues and things that came up. So one of the first things that I had to do was get very humble and put my ego away. And I think in the beginning, I think I acted that way, but I didn't really believe it. So I knew what I was looking for, but it's still hard as a business owner to drop some of those things and basically become open, or just let all the walls down and be vulnerable. But I quickly found that her style of her coaching allowed me to be very vulnerable, and it was a very trusting environment. And that trusting environment for me was huge, because you can't get anything from anybody if you're not 100% honest. And that environment of being allowed to be, or just the environment that was created for me to be 100% honest with myself and just tell her anything, coupled with her expertise of looking beyond the problem. So it's sometimes, we focus on the tip of the iceberg, but there's all this stuff underneath, and the stuff underneath is really us. So I really learned that I needed to really keep and continue to work on myself. Everything was myself. How was I judging situations instead of getting curious? How was I passing my judgment onto others? How was that judgment and my emotional detachment, or my stress level, or the way that I was portraying myself, impacting the others and the team members that I needed to be helping me get to where I needed to go? And the personal aspect of things was completely life-changing for me. Just coming from a mentality of work is everything, and through work I'm going to be a provider and find the happiness, to my family, my kids, and my wife are first, and how is work going to allow us to live the life that we need. And I consider it to be a massive work in progress, but I've put my family and my wife absolutely 100% first, and I would have never been able to do that if I didn't work with Sabrina, listen to what she was saying, but really do what she recommended I do, and really, you know, not just half listen, maybe half do it, but really take, you know, it really a hard look at myself. Like it was a constant looking in the mirror and saying, you know, you've been doing it wrong. You have to accept that it's you, right? You have to change you. You have to change it. You have to become better so that you can be better for others. And that's just life changing, just completely.